Greetings and happy Thanksgiving. Welcome back to Drastic Measures. If ever there were a time for drastic measures, it is Thanksgiving Day. And so I'm here before the meals start to give you some tips, okay? Now, first thing I want to introduce you to is a serving spoon, okay? It is big. The reason it's called a serving spoon is because it will hold a serving, okay? So when you go to your massive buffet spread, I want to ask you, first of all, to survey the goods and really be selective, kind of like the Halloween candy. Look over everything and get the things you really like, okay? If you're kind of about green beans, don't eat the green beans, okay? You don't have to. There are no rules. No rules here. Choose the foods you really like, and then you're going to get this thing called a serving spoon. And I know this is going to sound crazy. This really may be drastic for you. I'm going to ask you to get 1 serving spoon's worth of that food, okay? I promise you that if you will choose your favorites and get 1 serving spoon of each item, when you get back to your seat with your plate, it's going to be full. It's amazing how it works. I'm asking you to use a serving spoon. I'm asking you to eat your favorite foods and leave behind the ones that you don't like. Okay? That's the first part. The second thing we're going to do at Thanksgiving is we're going to find the thin, skinny eater at the table. Okay? They're there. If you're like me, they're going to be there. It may be somebody who married into your family. I don't know your specific situation, but there will be somebody at the table that is not blowing through the food. And you're going to find them, and you're going to keep pace with them, okay? So, like, if they twirl their glass or they make a comment on the art that's on the wall, you're going to go with them, okay? You're going to keep pace with a skinny eater. It's fun. Try it. Last thing I want to ask you to do is when people finish their first round of their plates and they start going back for a second plate, which, let's be honest, I'm guessing they're not hungry anymore, you're going to stay put. You're going to sit in your chair, and this is something else you can do that's fun. You're going to look around the table, and you're going to think, who here has not said much today? And you are going to draw them out. It might be Uncle Ronnie or Cousin Sheila, and you're going to say, hey, Uncle Ronnie, what's new in your life? What have you been up to? How's your job? Okay? You draw out the quiet person, and that's what you're going to do while people go back for plate 2, plate 3, which they're not hungry for, I promise. I promise. And if you even feel the slightest bit of hunger after your first full plate where you used your serving spoon, guess what? There's dessert. And if you're like me, there are going to be multiple kinds of dessert. And so it's kind of nice to have a little bit of hunger left when you get to dessert. So those are my ideas for you for drastic measures for Thanksgiving. A serving spoon. 1 serving spoon. Choose your favorites. Sit down and match the skinny eater. And finally, when people start going back for plate 2, plate 3, draw out the quiet person. Ask them questions. Engage them. Okay? Happy Thanksgiving. Be thankful. I am thankful. We'll see you next time.